Fantail Pigeon, one of the oldest and best known beautiful breeds of fancy pigeon. They are very beautiful and a very popular breed of fancy pigeon in all over the world. In this video, we will know all the standard information about the very gorgeous Fantail pigeon. So, let's start the video. It is easily characterized by its fan-shaped tail. The breed is actually thought to have originated in China, India, Pakistan or Spain. There are many sub-varieties of these breeds are available, and common sub-varieties of this breed include the Indian Fantail, English Fantail and the Thai Fantail. Fantail pigeon is an average-sized bird with very beautiful appearance. It is easily characterized by its fan-shaped tail composed of 30 to 40 feathers. Normally, more than most members of the pigeon family, which usually have 12 to 14 feathers. There is a feather mutation called silky that gives an interesting lace effect to a fantail's tail feathers. Fantails with these mutations are known as silky or lace fantails. There are actually two common forms of this breed, which are American and Indian Fantail pigeon. The American fantails stand on tiptoes and leans way back, with head almost buried between the breast and tail. While the Indian Fantail pigeons are much larger in size, crested and have feathered feet. They also have a fairly natural stance. There are many color varieties of the Fantail pigeon which include black, blue, dun, red, white, silver, yellow and various splashes. Fantail Pigeon Origin. Fantail pigeons are believed to have originated in India, where they were selectively bred for their distinctive tail feathers. They were first introduced to Europe in the 16th century and later spread to the other parts of the world. The exact origin of Fantail pigeons is not clear, but they are thought to have been bred from several different types of domesticated pigeons, including Indian natives and English carriers. Over time, breeders have selectively bred Fantail pigeons for their unique feather patterns, tail feathers and other physical features, resulting in the striking and beautiful birds that we know today. Fantail pigeon characteristics. These birds are named for their distinct fan-shaped tail feathers, which are the result of a genetic mutation that has been selectively bred over many generations. Here are some of the characteristics that make the Fantail pigeon such a fascinating and beloved breed. Appearance of Fantail pigeon. As mentioned, the most distinctive feature of the Fantail pigeon is its tail feathers, which spread out into a fan shape when the bird is in flight or excited. The tail feathers are made up to 30 to 40 feathers and can be up to 12 inches in length. The Fantail pigeon's body is medium size and compact with a rounded breast and a small head. They have bright, clear eyes and a short, curved beak. Personality of Fantail pigeon. Fantail pigeons are known for their friendly and docile personalities. They make great pets because they are relatively calm and not easily frightened. They also tend to be quite curious and love to explore their surroundings. However, they are not particularly vocal birds and do not make a lot of noise. Available colors of Fantail pigeons. Fantail pigeons come in a wide variety of colors and patterns. Some of the most common colors include white, black, blue, red, yellow and silver. But now, Andalusian is the most attractive color which is newly developed. Some birds are solid colored, while others have a combination of two or more colors. The patterns can be intricate and beautiful with markings such as bars, checks and lacing. Fantail Pigeon Housing. When it comes to housing Fantail pigeons, it is important to provide them with a safe, comfortable and clean environment. Here are some factors to consider when setting up a housing arrangement for your Fantail pigeons. Space requirements. Fantail pigeons are medium-sized birds and require enough space to move around and spread their wings. A good rule of thumb is to provide at least 2 to 3 square feet of floor space per bird. However, this can vary depending on the number of birds you have and their individual needs. Required ventilation for Fantail pigeons. Proper ventilation is important for maintaining a healthy environment for your Fantail pigeons. The shelter should have adequate ventilation to allow fresh air to circulate, but not so much that it creates a draft. The shelter should also be insulated to keep the birds warm during the winter months. Fantail pigeon feeding. Feeding Fantail pigeons a well-balanced and nutritious diet is essential for their health and well-being. Here are some tips to keep in mind when feeding your Fantail pigeons. Commercial pigeon feed. Commercial pigeon feed is the easiest and most convenient option for feeding your Fantail pigeons. These feeds are specially formulated for pigeons and contain all the necessary nutrients, vitamins and minerals. You can find pigeon feed at most feed stores or online. Make sure to choose a high quality feed from a reputable brand. Fresh water for Fantail pigeon. Access to clean and fresh water is crucial for pigeons to stay hydrated and healthy. Make sure to provide your Fantail pigeons with fresh water at all times. You can use a water dispenser or a bowl, but make sure to change the water regularly to prevent bacterial growth. Fruits and vegetables for Fantail. In addition to commercial pigeon feed, you can supplement your Fantail pigeons diet with fresh fruits and vegetables. Some good options include spinach, kale, carrots, apples and berries. These foods can be chopped up and mixed with the pigeon feed or given as a treat. However, be careful not to overfeed your birds with too many treats, as it can lead to obesity and health problems. Grit for Fantail pigeon. Pigeons need grit to aid in digesting. Grit is small hard particles such as small stones, gravel or sand that help grind up food in the bird's gizzard. You can provide your Fantail pigeons with a separate dish of grit or choose a pigeon feed that already contains grit. Calcium and mineral supplements. Calcium and mineral supplements are important for maintaining strong bones or overall health. You can provide your Fantail pigeons with a calcium supplement in the form of crushed eggshells or oyster shells. Mineral supplements can also be added to the pigeon feed. Feeding schedule. It is important to establish a feeding schedule for your Fantail pigeons. Offer the pigeon feed and water in the morning and again in the evening. You can also provide treats and supplements throughout the day. Fantail pigeon breeding. Breeding Fantail pigeons can be a rewarding and exciting experience for bird enthusiasts. Here are some tips and considerations to keep in mind when breeding your Fantail pigeons. Choosing breeding stock. Before breeding your Fantail pigeons, it is important to choose healthy breeding stock. Look for birds that are free from any physical demoralities or health problems. Ideally, the birds should be a similar age and size. It is also important to choose birds that have compatible personalities and temperament. Nesting and breeding environment. Creating a suitable nesting and breeding environment is essential for successful breeding. Provide nesting boxes that are clean, dry and lined with appropriate nesting materials such as straw or shaded paper. Make sure the boxes are large to accommodate the birds and provide privacy for the mating pair. Mating and egg laying. Fantail pigeons are monogamous and will tropically mate for life. The male will often perform a courtship dance to attract the female. After mating, The female will lay eggs in the nesting box. Eggs are typically laid 2 to 3 days apart, and the clutch size can vary from 1 to 3 eggs. Incubation process. The eggs will typically hatch after 17 to 19 days of incubation. Both the male and female will take turns incubating the eggs. During this time, it is important to provide the breeding pair with adequate food and water. Avoid disturbing the nesting box during this time to minimize stress on the birds. Care of the chicks. Once the chicks hatch, they will require constant care and attention from the parents. Make sure to provide the breeding pair with adequate food and water to ensure that they can provide for their young. Avoid handling or disturbing the chicks during the first few weeks of life to prevent stress on the birds. Socialization of the Fantail pigeons. Fantail pigeons are social birds and thrive in the company of other birds. Provide them with a companion or group of pigeons to keep them company. Make sure to introduce new birds slowly and monitor their behavior to prevent aggression or other issues. Fantail pigeon uses. The Fantail pigeon is raised mainly for exhibition or ornamental purpose. It is also good for raising as pets. Fantail pigeon as a pets. Fantail pigeons are often kept as pets because of their beautiful plumage and docile temperament. They are easy to care for and make great companions for bird enthusiasts. As pets, Fantail pigeons are known for their gentle and affectionate nature and can form close bonds with their owners. Special notes about Fantail pigeon. The Fantail pigeon is a unique breed with wonderful appearance. It is often used by the pigeon flyers in the training of racing and tripler pigeons. They are used as droppers in that they are placed on the loft landing board as a signal to the flying birds to come in and be fed. Along with show and ornamental purpose, the breed is also good for raising as pets. Some interesting facts about Fantail pigeons. Fantail pigeons are unique and fascinating breed of domesticated pigeons that have been bred for their striking appearance and graceful movement. Here are some interesting facts about these pigeons. Fantail pigeons are believed to have originated in India, where they were first selectively bred by pigeon fanciers to produce their unique fan-shaped tails. These birds are known for their graceful, elegant movement and are often kept as showbirds in exhibitions and competitions. The fan-shaped tail of a Fantail pigeon is made up 30 to 40 feathers, which are arranged in 2 rows in either side of the tail. These feathers are held upright and fanned out, giving the bird its distinctive appearance. The Fantail pigeons comes in a variety of colors, including white, black, blue, red, yellow, stencil, Andalusian, and silver. The average weight of the Fantail pigeon is around 10 to 12 ounces, and they can reach up to 12 inches in length. These birds have a calm and docile temperament, making them excellent pets for both novice and experienced bird keepers. Fantail pigeons are very social birds and thrive in the company of other pigeons. They are also known to be very affectionate towards their owners. These birds are excellent flyers and can easily fly for long distance. However, their fan-shaped tail can sometimes hinder their flight, and they may require some training to fly properly. The Fantail pigeon is a relatively long-lived bird with an average lifespan of around 10 to 15 years. These birds are excellent parents and will diligently care for their young. They are known to be very protective for their nest and will fairly defend their eggs and chicks against predators. These pigeons are omnivorous and feed on a variety of foods, including seeds, grains, insects, and small vegetables. These birds have a unique way of drinking water, where they dip their beaks in the water and then throw their heads back to shallow. The Fantail pigeon is a popular breed among pigeon fanciers and has been selectively breed to produce a wide variety of subbreeds. The subbreeds of the Fantail pigeon include the English Fantail, Indian Fantail, American Fantail and Thai Fantail. The English Fantail is the most popular subbreed of Fantail pigeons and is known for its large size and beautiful feather patterns. The Indian Fantail is a smaller subbreed of Fantail pigeons known for its beautiful fan-shaped tail and bright colors. The American Fantail is a subbreed of Fantail pigeon that is known for its distinctive head shape and beautiful feather patterns. Fantail pigeons are often used in crossbreeding to produce new and unique breeds of pigeons. These birds are very popular among pigeon fanciers and are often exhibited in pigeon shows and competitions. The Fantail pigeon is recognized by various pigeon organizations including the American Pigeon Breeders Association and the National Pigeon Association. The Fantail pigeon is hardy bird and can adapt to a variety of climates and environments. These birds are often kept in lofts or arrives and require regular cleaning and maintenance to ensure their health and well-being. The Fantail pigeon is a peaceful bird and will rarely engage in aggressive behavior towards other birds or animals. These birds are not known to be particularly vocal and their cooing is soft and gentle, making them an excellent choice for people who live in urban areas. The Fantail pigeon is a popular breed of pigeon racing, although their fan-shaped tails can sometimes hinder their speed and agility. The pigeon is a beautiful and fascinating bird that has captured the hearts of pigeon enthusiasts all over the world. Whether you are interested in keeping them as pets or showing them in competitions, these birds are sure to provide you with years of joy and companionship. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and share the video. Give us your valuable opinion by commenting. Subscribe and click the bell icon to get latest update. Be safe and fine until the next video comes.